Welcome to Dove on the Ground. I am in Canton, Ohio with Kevin Kazemi, Identity Church, 7-year celebration.
Yes, sir. Yes,
what an amazing morning.
It is.
You know, we prayed earlier for an open heaven. There was an open heaven this morning.
Amen.
So what were your emotions? I mean, this is 7 years, culmination. Talk to me.
It's been a great 7 years of God's faithfulness.
Yeah.
I think my heart was overwhelmed of seeing God's faithfulness and goodness throughout this whole journey. But of course, we get to celebrate this with Larry Laverne Kreider, with you here from Dove USA. Pastor Alex was here, and so many others, my mom and the eldership and the church family.
Wow.
And more importantly, Jesus was here. So it was truly an open heaven, but emotions was closing of one chapter and opening of the next.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a minute.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that really struck me is, and part of what I shared was, when you planted the church, it didn't start with a desire.
No.
It started with obedience, the Lord speaking to you, which then turned into a desire. And that's just, to watch the fruitfulness of that in these last 7 years is such an amazing story.
You know, it's. I think the Lord knows best.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's like man makes his own plan in his own heart, but God orders the steps.
Yeah.
And I never desired to plant a church, never desired to be a pastor, but we felt it from the Lord that you're not only supposed to be a blessing, you're supposed to build.
Yeah.
And the greatest way of building is through local church.
Yeah.
So we obeyed 7 years ago and see what the Lord has done.
And not only birthed this church, planted one in
Florida, Fort Myers Crown Chapel, and then also we have, you know, Gateway with Pastor Melvin Peters in the Netherlands.
Yeah. So let's talk about the other exciting thing that happened this morning was we had the opportunity and privilege to commission Identity into this next season that God has for you. Again, not out of desire, but out of obedience.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that, man.
I mean, it's been really a process of hearing and seeing what He is doing.
Yeah.
And I think any of us, I mean, you minister across the nations, you minister for decades. In the end of the day, when we stand before Him, our heart will be to hear from Him 7 words, you know. Well done, you good and faithful servant. And I think for me, in this season, I'm at a very uncomfortable place, but at a good place, because we didn't really desire it, but it was out of obedience. And we believe that when you obey God, you will see great things happen.
Yeah.
Even if it means it might be not what you expected, but it will be for His glory. So we obeyed, and we're just going to watch what He does.
So I think the word was 7 years, obviously, of completion, and now year 8.
New beginnings.
New beginnings. And again, we had the privilege of laying hands on you, Mariella, and commissioning you into your own apostolic network that still is in relationship with Dove, but not under the governmental authority of Dove. And just to be able to encourage you and walk beside you in that regard is just going to be amazing.
No, it's been really a good journey. I think relationships, you know, obviously there's 3 kind of relationship God brings into your life. Those who pass you by, those who are there for a season, those who are meant to walk with you long term. And I think only time tells which one is which one. Yeah. But there is a relationship God has given us with Dove that I believe we will have for a long time. And Dove been such a blessing to us. Honored to have you guys here. The counsel, the love, the sense of family, the sense of belonging that Dove provided for us. There's no money that can ever buy it. And we believe it was divine, it was kingdom, and we are so looking forward together, alongside each other. Of course, different movements, but we are still part of the same kingdom, and we will stamp on the same devil in Jesus' name.
And we're here to encourage you and resource you any way we can, walk with you, and just see what God does in your lives. It's just so exciting to be a part of your lives these last 7 years, and now to watch what God's going to do in you and through you. Look what He's done in 7 years. Think what He'll do in the next 30.
For His glory alone.
God bless you, Kevin. It's a joy and a privilege to be part of your lives.
It's an honor to have you guys.